This is the Falcons at the Panthers. This is Michael Penix playoff game, basically. Just how you predicted the season, right? Week 18, Michael Penix must win. That's exactly how you predicted.
Falcons turn to the rookie quarterback with 3 games left of the season. Need to win all 3 to
storm in.
What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Oh, man. But yeah, Falcons win, the South with a win, and the Bucs loss. What are you watching in this game?
I mean, I look, we just spent, almost 40 minutes on Vikings Lions. I don't need to see one of those teams going to Atlanta in the wildcard round and just laying the absolute wood to them, because that would be an absolute demolition in a dome, like against a rookie quarterback. Defense is like fake good right now. That would be bad. So at least I probably won't have to watch that unless the Saints just do something absolutely insane this weekend and take down Tampa Bay. But I guess all I'm really watching for this week is I just want to see, this last bit of Michael Penix we'll see before the offseason starts. Last week was up and down for him. I think like if you look at those last 2 plays that he had in regulation, it's a perfect encapsulation of where he's at right now, because
a little snapshot.
I think on the 3rd down, it was Drake who was, they were running like
Drake
an
London.
A corner route, Drake London, and Drake was open, like certainly NFL open, just sailed it from clean pocket too. Then the next play, Kyle Pitts, like on the goal line, gotta have just missile down the middle of the field. When he threw that ball, I was like, oh my God, why? And then it just ended up right where it had to be on the goal line.
Pitts couldn't drop it. It pinned on him. Yeah. Yep. No, that's perfect. I don't have much to add there. That's a good way to put it. That's how Penix's game felt. Some bad misses, but then a couple brilliant throws. And I still don't know how I feel about him. I wasn't the highest guy on him in the draft, but
we'll see. He did land in a decent spot for himself, though.
Yes,
there's a lot worse spots to land in.
Well, him in London, I mean, he's going to give London a chance at the ball like 15 times. I mean, sometimes he'll go 10 yards over his head, but he's going to give him at least a chance on the ball. So I think you should say, at least he's exciting. Like, at least he tries some throwing the ball, and I like that at least.
Right. I mean, look, it's been entertaining, like just watching him cork up to throw, and that goes flying. And I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm interested to find out. I'm very interested to find out. The only other thing I had in this game was there's been a lot of talk about Bryce Young since he's returned to the starting role due to, Andy Dalton's got to be pissed about that car accident. Damn, like I only hurt my thumb and I lost my job like forever. Okay, yeah, that's how it works sometimes. But I do still feel like as much as Bryce Young has improved, and he definitely is better than he was earlier this season and last season, we're still grading this on a curve. Like since week 8, they're 27th in dropback success rate, 20th in EPA per dropback though. So that's almost
third down blitz beaters. That's what it is.
That's a huge improvement from where they were. So
yes,
we'll see what happens. The Falcons defense has been what I write down 7th in success rate since Bryce Young starting. So it's since week 8. So I guess, if the Falcons want to have any prayer to get to the playoffs, I'm not sure you want that prayer, then you got to get past, one of the worst teams in the league. So
hey, it's the Falcons.
Don't be embarrassment.
Well, my first note is that don't be embarrassing, I suppose. I think that was my first note on all of this.
Call timeout.
That's brutal, man. Because the one going in the half, it's like, okay, it's going in the half, or you got a little cute there, but then doing it again in the same game, that was bad. That's bad. I like Raheem too, and even I had to tweet something because I was like, dude, that's really bad. Like,
I think I tweeted, press the middle button on your controller to call a timeout. Because my mom, because I was watching that game. That was like last night at home before I came back to New York, and I was watching it in my room. And when that happened, I was screaming at the screen, call a timeout, call a timeout. And my mom, the next morning, she was like, who are you yelling at to call someone last night? I'm like, I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, you wouldn't get it, but I'm sorry. I'll be more quiet next time. And that is the key. It's time for me to go home.
That's funny. You get those home. You had the video game loss too, the Madden loss, or the NCAA loss. That one was pretty funny too. Oh, the other thing I got from last game is how many lefties the Falcons have on their team, which is, the dirty Southpaws. this team has. Bijan, Penix, and Drake London are all lefties. That's interesting. I have a theory that there's pass catchers are more left-handed than not more than, but there's more lefties than there are than a normal population. I have no idea what the theory is behind, but that's my theory. I'm sticking with it. All right. That was fun. NFC South Bruja. I think the Falcons win. I don't know if they cover, but I think they win because they have to. They should. Chuba Hubbard's also out, which stinks. Of course, there's a hype him up, but I think that might be to protect him a little bit before the season ends. All right.